You said you start your coaching. Did you know? Is it Liam Doyle? Right? Is that your Nashville? How did you know Liam or the other people that are involved in Nashville, and what's the process of you saying, yeah, it's time for me? Well, I know you came to Atlanta first.
Yeah.
But was it? Let's start at the end of it, kind of ending your time in Atlanta. It's just a matter of, hey, I think I want to keep my roots here in the U.S. and there's this opportunity that opened up, or did you have a thought of going back over to England?
Yeah, I think for me, there's always that pull of potentially going back at some point. But I had 3.5 amazing years at Atlanta. Loved my time there, and I think I got to the point where I'd hit a bit of a ceiling. It was going to be tough to make the jump to the first team, I think, and obviously you're always aware of what's going on elsewhere in the US, and sort of seeing the project grow and grow and grow. And thankfully, I was put in touch with Mike Jacobs, the GM over at Nashville, and had some good conversations. And then I think the big thing for me was certainly coming down and spending some time with Chad and seeing Huntsville and seeing everything, all the foundations that were being built and put in place. And it was just something that really kind of captured my imagination. So obviously, when I was thankful enough to be offered the job, I jumped at the chance and really enjoyed the ride last year.
What'd you think, Mike? Were you aware, just as curiosity, of Jack at all before in his playing days and stuff?
I was not.
Okay.
No, after finding out that he was going to become, our coach, then absolutely quite a few of the coaches around here started doing the background, because no better way to get the players of our teams fired up to want to go see them play than to be able to talk about the credentials of the coach, and those matter.
Yeah.
And just as he was saying with his experience, when we do have to jump in their shin guards from the sidelines on some stuff, it holds merit because they know we have been in their moments. We have experienced that fight, flight, or freeze that some players get when the ball comes at their feet, or they're playing in a bigger level match. Once they got home and playing in front of the home crowd, that's different than playing in the away, right? Now you're representing the community and everything else. And so we've all really enjoyed and taken some things away from you as coaches, especially when we get to come see some of your sessions. You're absolutely right. The best form of flattery is to follow me, right? And so we definitely do. He's got a great staff over there who's also great talking to all the coaches when we show up. We get handshakes from the whole staff when we show up on those sidelines for the practices. I mean, and it's genuine. They don't stop their session, but when they find that break, they come over. And so I think all of those things play into their level of respect he got from his players, because you could see no matter whether he's praising them or having to correct them, their attitude and their demeanor back towards him shows from other people. They respect him, respect his thought process and his opinion, and they knew if he was jumping on them, there was good reason.
Okay.
I just hope none of them come and watch the men's league over at Merrimack or the indoor, because I'm useless now. But I still get out there and play. I love it.
How were you fast?
No. I could just run all day, up and down.
Endurance.
12, 13K a game, some games.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was great at anything. Just fairly good at most things, and more of a team player. Give it to the good players kind of thing.